I was leaving my old team and transitioning to Compass, which is a brokerage.
Oh yeah.
And I was kind of like in between that at that time. But I was like, this is kind of I was walking in the Costco and some guys like, oh, like Giannis is here. Like, I don't know if you saw him. I ended up like I was doing my shopping. I did see him. All these people, oh, hey,
Yeah.
VIP, all that. And then I was going to leave and I was like, this is kind of my chance. Like maybe I should just like go say hi or say something. So I kind of I'm walking back into Costco and I'm going around the shelves and I did run into him and it was kind of just like him and me. And I stopped him. I said, hey, Giannis. Like, I was like, hey, Giannis, like, I don't want to take a picture with you or anything. I just want to say thank you for putting Milwaukee on the map and what you've done for our city.
Yeah.
No joke. He's like, thank you so much for saying that. I can't do his Greek accent, but he's like, thank you so much for saying that. Like, I really appreciate that. And we ended up walking down the aisles talking to each other for like 15 minutes.
Really?
And his girlfriend, I don't know if they're girlfriend,
I'm not
wife
sure.
by now, I'm not sure, fiance. She's like, Giannis, do you want the mango strips? He's like, no, not this time, but we're walking 15 minutes and we get to kind of the end of the aisle and all these other people are coming up to him and VIP, all this stuff. Can I get a picture? I think if you just treat him like normal, they appreciate that so much more. Like they're not any different. At the end of the day, he's just another guy that's at Costco trying to do his shopping.
Right.
He might be just another guy who's also like MVP and did all these crazy things, but at his core, he's a good dude. Like he just wants to do his thing.
Right.
And so if all these people are surrounding him all the time, like it's gotta get to a point where it's like, come on.
Totally.
But he asked me what I do. He asked me how old I was. We had some mutuals because Scott had sold him a condo in the past.
Ah.
I worked for a team called Charborg Team, and she has a big contact to Giannis. And so we had those mutuals, and he asked for my card at the end of it. Like it was one of those really cool moments. So somewhere in Giannis's junk drawer is me.
That's hilarious.
So,
And I feel like the people that fanboy and stuff, it's almost like you're putting them on a pedestal and you're saying that you're never going to get to that level.
right.
Like I'm never going to be a basketball MVP, but at the same time,
Yeah.
like you could reach that level of success in like a different aspect of life. And if you just separate yourself and don't treat them like a normal person,
Yeah.
you're almost saying like, well, you're an alien and I'm never going to be
Yeah.
to that level. But like we treat them normally like we're the same person as them.
Yeah. And it's not like, I always preach like you never want to go into a room like thinking you're better than everybody. It's not that by any means. It's more just that like for me, I always want to go into a room like ready to learn something, like there's still that focus, but I also know that like at the end of the day, like I do have the ambition to be like high up, like higher power, higher learning. And like, I do want to get to that stage. And I know at one point that I will. It's going to take a lot to get there. But so that's why, like, I don't look at it as like, that's my one chance of meeting Giannis. Oh my God. Like I have to get a picture with him.
Right.
This is my one opportunity. I look at it as like, this is the first time we're talking.
Right.
I'm going to talk to him again one day and then again and then again. There's a big possibility that happens. I ran into Pat Connaughton at Interval Coffee the other day too. And it was kind of the same situation of like, thank you so much for what you're doing. I see you're doing real estate stuff too. I ended up buying them a box of coffee. It was him and his partner. And they were like super cool about it. They were asking me like what I do. And we were just chatting like normal people, all in business. And that's not my first time I'll meet him.
Right.
I'm going to see him again. I'll see him again. And I just know that. So I don't need to get the picture right away. I don't need to do those things.
Yeah.